Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dans. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you've made your way to this reading, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool. That's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there. I'm sure you'll find something that fits you. Let's get into it. Universe, please, insight and information. What does this beautiful collective need to know? What are you needing to need? What are you needing right now? Oh, okay. All right. We have King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Devil. Okay. All right. Tapping into this energy of yours that is going on here, and it does feel like you need something. There is something that you are needing. Something that you are feeling very, very attached to. Definitely a situation that you're very attached to. We have the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. You're really wanting to put on a brave face at the moment, but you have walls up, boundaries up, and these walls are protecting this insecurity that you're feeling. You're feeling this deep insecurity about certain aspects of yourself, and you're really hiding it. You're really hiding your true self and what is going on underneath the surface. So we'll tap into that energy, but we also have the Three of Cups and the Devil here. We have this attachment, a potential like love triangle. It could be a love triangle. It could just be social situations. We'll dig deeper into that, but it does feel like there is something that you are tied to, something that you are ruminating on, and it could involve more than one person. But it doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic love. It could just be some kind of social dynamic. But let's get into you first. Universe, insight and information. I understand where this person is at. What do they need to be aware of, or what can they do to help them through this situation, to help them find peace and acceptance with their insecurities and start showing up as a really authentic version of themselves? Okay. So we have the Four of Swords, Strength, Six of Cups, Page of Swords. Number one is find someone safe to reveal your innermost thoughts to. Find someone who is going to be a safe space so that you can start to train your nervous system that it is okay. You're going to be accepted in spaces by being your authentic self and saying your truest feelings. It's okay for you to actually admit to people, oh, this situation makes me feel insecure about this part of myself, or I feel inadequate when it comes to these spaces. Find one person that is going to show you that it's okay and in fact embrace you for just being truthful. And I feel like as I bring that up, that you might feel like anyone that embraces you is taking pity on you. And I just don't think that that's the case. Like, I really feel like you need to change the way that you're perceiving someone who loves someone in their vulnerability. It's not a pitying thing. It's actually like you showing up honestly and them loving you holistically. They love the entirety of you. So they show you that by embracing you because they want to show you that they aren't rejecting these parts of yourself. And then maybe when you see that other people aren't rejecting these parts of yourself, maybe you won't reject them either. So you start with one person that feels really, really safe. And then the really, really important thing here is that you need to expand that to another person. Like, it's really important that you start to rewrite narratives around what happens when you show up vulnerable or show up authentically or show up imperfectly. Really, really, really important. And there are going to be situations where people embrace you. There are going to be situations where people are very ambivalent to it or apathetic to it or very nonchalant to it. And that can sometimes feel like rejection as well when that comes to us. But that's an important experience for you to also have, because you need to know that, like, you need to teach your nervous system and have the corrective experience that when you show up like that and someone doesn't respond or even negatively responds, that you are okay and you are still safe. Like, it's not only building safety with others, but it's building safety within yourself, that no matter how someone else receives you, you are still safe. You are still loved. Like, that is the important thing that needs to be learnt here. Because I feel like, you know, this energy of you putting on a bit of a front, a bit of a facade has come up in a lot of the readings. And I know that it's coming up because you're tired of it. Like, you are tired of having the walls up. You are tired of having people being held at an arm's length. Like, you want true intimacy. You want true, like, closeness with people. And you're kind of like, I feel like you're coming to these readings. I feel like you want help. So these are my practical steps. Not mine, your guides, to help you through this. And these are actions that you need to take. Here we have the Six of Cups and the Page of Swords. I feel like there are people that you have known for a really, really, really long time that are going to be able to help you the most. And you need to start with these people. I'm thinking like childhood friends, high school friends. There are people that are really, really safe, and I think you need to organize a bit of a sit down, a bit of a heart to heart, be like, hey, can I talk to you about something? And just tell these people what's going on. What's going on in your internal world? You need to practice having that conversation of like what's really going on with you in your internal world, and share that, because that act there is the missing link between you and the facade that you're putting on and you showing up authentically. You're not showing people your internal world. And because people can't get in, they feel disconnected. And you feel disconnected as well because you're not letting them in. There are people around you that are really, really safe to start this process with. And once you get that habit built, it will start to happen really, really easily. You'll be able to walk into new situations really open-hearted and safe and supported internally. And you're going to be able to develop really, really strong, beautiful relationships from that. So that's that part of the reading. We love a practical advice from your guides. This is what I love about this collective. When we come to these readings, there's some practical advice coming through. We have the Three of Cups and we have the Devil. We have this situation that you are so bound to. All right. Okay. And as I think of this, there's the that song Ruminating by Lily Allen. If anyone has listened to West End Girl, oh my gosh, incredible album. I am such a fan. But she has a song called Ruminating, and that's what I can hear in my head. Ruminating, na 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 na. All right, universe, please, insider information. Can I just get context? Can I get some context on this situation, please? Of course, the Empress is going to pop out. Of course the Empress is going to come out, because every time there is some kind of thing with you connecting with someone, it's always the Empress. Or you're the Empress. It's always, I swear, almost every reading, the Empress is coming out. Whoo. And we have the 10 of Wands. It's so much. This like connection that you have is consuming your mind. You are so attached to this. Okay. That's intense. Can I get any more context on the situation, please? We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. We have had this energy has come up in these readings before. Hi, hello. If you've been resonating with readings before, welcome to another reading on this same situation, because I can tell it's the same situation where there was distance, there was a reconnection, and I feel like there's a new beginning here. There is a new beginning with this Empress energy. And it's consuming you. Let's get into specifically the Devil energy here. Universe, please, can you give us some insight and information into what is going on with this Devil energy? Can you give me some more context on it? Oh. Okay. There is a lot of... We have the 10 of Swords and we have the Hierophant. The word that I'm getting is like law and order. Like there has been strict social structures or like rules that have been placed around you when it comes to this connection. And I'm getting the feeling that it almost feels like other people have dictated how you navigate this connection. And because of that, you have just kind of followed in that pattern of dictating how this has to go rather than authentically letting a connection develop here. It's felt like there had to be a really strong kind of grip and control over this thing. Yeah. As I get into this, connection just feels very like, almost like strangled, you know? And then like cut off. We have the World and we have the Chariot here. I can see from your energy that you just want to like go towards this person, drive towards this energy here. Okay. But I'm getting a feeling like you're not. Can I get some more information? What is stopping? What's the block here with you? Because something here is like borderline unhealthy. Okay, we've got 5 cards coming out. 8 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords, King of Wands. Okay. You feel like you don't have enough to offer this Empress energy. Like you want so badly to drive towards, like with this Chariot, you want to take moves towards them, but you feel like it feels like you don't have a leg to stand on. Like it feels like you are... Not that you don't. I'm not saying that. This is when I'm tapping into your energy. I'm getting that this is how you're feeling. I'm not saying that you aren't worthy. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you might feel like how do you approach this when you feel, trapped, bound, that what this Empress energy has to give, you cannot like reciprocate, or you can't give to this person all the things that they are deserving of. You feel like what you want to do is like, you just want to like disappear from this for a while, get your life together, and then come back and be like the person for them. And I understand now why you're trapped, because you so badly want to be around this person, but at the same time, like, just do not feel worthy or don't feel like you have any single chance. And so part of you just feels like, okay, what if I just, like, you're running away. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I know you haven't used these words, but I'm going to say it. Your guides are going to say it. You want to run away. You want to be closer, but you also want to run away. And in your mind, you're like, okay, if I just take a step back for a while, get my life together, and come back and be just the perfect person for them, then everything is going to be okay. And I feel like that's kind of been your answer all along. That you've been like, okay, well, I'll just go away and I will improve my life and my situation, and eventually I'll go back towards them, and that will be like when it happens. Like, this isn't right now, this is later. Ooh. I feel that, like, okay. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. And I know that that's hard to hear, because that's just like, I feel like that's an easy answer for you to take. You feel like if you can just go away and perfect everything about yourself, what you are doing is practicing running away. You're not practicing being authentic and showing up truthfully, emotionally, honestly with this person. And this is an Empress energy, okay? Like, they're not waiting around. I hate to say it, but like, if you think you're going to nope out of their life and come back bigger, stronger, better, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, okay. I don't want to say the things that your guides are saying. Like, they are being brutal with you right now, but this is what they're saying. They're saying, like, you're wasting time. You're wasting time. Jeez. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that this is a pattern that you've been in for a long time, because your guides are frustrated. They are frustrated with you. I'm sorry. I laugh when things are so uncomfortable. Okay, can I get some more information on this Empress energy? The one thing that I'm getting is that, like, there is no going away, improving yourself. There's no way of improving yourself and then coming back and proving yourself with this person. Because this person doesn't need you to prove yourself, number one. And number two, the more time you just keep disappearing out of their life, the more you seem like an inconsistent person. Yeah. As I tap into the Empress energy, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay. So you have stepped away from this person before. Probably to be in the same thing. Like, I'm going to step away. I'm going to become something. Like, I'm going to be the person that I'm supposed to be, and I'm going to come back to this Empress energy, and it's going to be what it was meant to be. And that's your perspective on everything, but from their perspective, they just lose you. That's what happens. They lose you, and it's painful. And they're on the outside, and they just have to build their life without you. And then when you come back, it's a cycle that has to begin again. Like, you are starting from scratch with this person. So every time you think you're going away, becoming better and being in a better position with them, you actually go all the way back down to the start. Any trust, any knowledge, any like development of a bond with you goes back to zero. because they've been so burned by you before, just your like flightiness, the way that you don't let them in. That's what like you have become to them. You've become this person that they don't really know, they don't really trust, they can't really rely on, because that's the impact that your actions are having on them. I know this is not a cute, nice feeding into your fantasy reading. I wish I could give you beautiful love and light readings, but it seems like you've been in this pattern for long enough that your guides are frustrated. They are frustrated and they're coming through hot. So this is the reading that comes through. So look, you keep coming to me for these readings because you want help with this situation. This is what your guides are saying. I just feel bad because I don't want to talk to another person like this. I don't want to talk to another person like this. This is not... This is me. But look, I read the cards. I think it was important for you to, one, have practical advice on how to let people in, but also for you to see that your process of dealing with this Empress energy, with this person you're wanting to connect with, that you're wanting to close the gap with, that process isn't working because this is the impact that it's having on them. Instead of growing a relationship, you're like killing it dead and starting back from zero every time you come back into their life. You're not building anything with them. You keep like cutting it at the knees. And every time you do that, you become, in their mind, the person that's gonna like leave them out in the cold. This person is like, every time you've gone away to improve your life, they have been left in a situation where they have to imagine a life without you in it at all. And that's what they've practiced. They've practiced not having you around in the same way that you've practiced leaving. So something for you to be aware of and something for you to think of if you want to maintain that dynamic. If you want to keep being in these practices and you want them to be practiced at not having you around. If that's your goal, then you're doing it right. If it's not, then you have a lot to think about. Oh my God, girl. I need to reiterate. I know I have a lot of new subscribers. Hi, welcome to the collective. I say girl as a unisex non-binary term. That's my thing. So I don't know how you identify, but girl, let's get into the oracle cards and see what else the universe has to say for you. Universe, please, last insight and information. Okay. Just let me be. Liberation. Free spirit, wild, authentic. There is a reason why you clearly keep coming back to these readings, because as much as you want to protect yourself and protect your self-image and not let people see your flaws, you keep coming back to these readings because I keep tapping into them. Part of you really wants to be seen. And that's the message that keeps coming through for you. Your guides are just reflecting your inner wants and trying to help you get to that place. If what you wanted was to become really rich or become really strong or become really good looking or become really successful, then your guides would be trying to align you to that. But you want to be seen and you want to connect and you want to be loved. And so your guides are trying to help you for those goals. So honor the part of you that wants to be seen, that wants to be let out into the world, that wants to be embraced. Like, give yourself the chance to be embraced by other people. And that feeling of loneliness and isolation, it will so quickly disappear. I know it's hard, but this these are the necessary things that need to happen if what you want is to let people in and have people really, truly love you. What a reading, y'all. I just feel like I'm being mean, you know? Like, I don't want to... Look, I don't know, y'all. I just feel like sometimes I'm being too mean in these readings. I listen to other people's readings and I'm like, they're just so love and light, and I'm sure everyone's leaving feeling really fuzzy, and I want to be able to give you guys fuzzy readings, but I am an honest reader, and I'm just going to read the cards as they lay. So I hope I brought you some clarification. I hope this was helpful or healing or something for you. And I hope I brought you some kind of comfort, at the very least, maybe a little bit of company. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming back to these readings. I hope these are helpful. And I hope that they're reaching the people that they're supposed to reach. Thank you for letting me tap into your energy. I'll see you in the next reading.